Introduction. Have you ever wondered how each little choice you make today can shape your future? Imagine if those small decisions we dismiss without a second thought held the key to unlocking a path of exciting adventures and opportunities. Welcome to a journey where you'll discover just that, a world where every choice matters, and there's magic in being mindful of the paths we choose. Once upon a time, there was a young explorer named Ava, who loved adventure and trying new things. One sunny afternoon, she faced a simple decision. Should she take her usual route home, or explore a path she had never traveled before? Although this choice seemed like any other, Ava decided to embrace her adventurous spirit and took the new path. To her surprise, it led her to a hidden park, where a friendly group of kids were playing a game she had never seen before. That one decision gifted Ava with newfound friends and skills as she continued to take new trails every week. Ava's story teaches us how each seemingly small choice can open doors to unexpected wonders. You might be thinking, why does this matter? Well, here's the thing. Our lives are made of countless choices that come together to shape who we are. From picking what to wear in the morning to choosing how we treat others, each decision builds a part of our story. The incredible part is that we have the power to guide these choices toward creating the most wonderful and meaningful stories of all. But let's get real for a minute. It's not always easy to make the best choice, right? Sometimes we don't pay attention to what's happening around us, and we let life just happen. When we do that, we risk missing out on amazing opportunities, or even causing harm without realizing it. Imagine if Ava had chosen to stay on her regular route and missed meeting those new friends. She could have lost the chance to learn and grow from that experience. That's why it's so important to remember that every decision counts. It isn't just about big, life-changing decisions. Everyday ones matter too. We all need to understand that the smallest choice can lead to great things or keep us stuck. Are you ready to take control and become the hero of your own life's adventure? In this book, we're going to embark on an exciting exploration of the power behind making conscious choices. Together, we'll uncover ways to take charge of our decisions and see how they shape our world. Whether you're young and curious like Ava, or someone guiding the next generation of explorers, this journey will help you unlock the tools needed to navigate life's choices with confidence. Through relatable stories and practical tips, we'll dive into the themes of responsibility, learning from mistakes, and embracing a growth mindset. When we talk about responsibility, it means understanding how our actions affect others and ourselves. We'll see how taking responsibility can transform challenges into remarkable experiences. Learning and growing are at the heart of discovering the outcomes of our choices. Even when a decision turns out differently than expected, there lies an opportunity to gain valuable insights. We'll explore how mistakes can be stepping stones, leading us to new paths and wiser choices in the future. A growth mindset is about believing in the power of change and improvement. By adopting this mindset, we can approach challenges with enthusiasm and resilience. As we navigate through life's choices, maintaining a growth mindset helps us see setbacks as opportunities to learn and strive for greatness. This book is crafted for bright young adventurers, eager to understand their role in shaping their lives, and for mentors who wish to inspire positive decision-making. Our journey will provide actionable strategies and insights for everyone involved, showing how to make informed choices and appreciate the ripple effects they have. By the end of our journey, you'll have discovered powerful ways to harness the magic within each choice. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be equipped to turn ordinary moments into extraordinary outcomes. So, are you ready to uncover the mysteries of cause and effect? Let's begin this adventure into the world where decisions matter and dreams come true. In summary, you'll find yourself inspired by stories like Ava's, motivated by the importance of each decision, and prepared with tools and ideas to make positive changes. This is your guidebook to understanding and mastering the art of decision-making. Together, we'll illuminate the path toward a future full of exciting possibilities shaped by wise choices made today. Let's embark on this adventure as we learn to recognize and seize the potential within each decision, crafting meaningful stories and delightful outcomes along the way. Join us on this journey and discover the fascinating world where your choices set the stage for a lifetime of learning, growth, and success. Welcome to Cause and Effect, Inspiring Young Minds Through Choices. Chapter 1. The Power of Small Choices. Understanding the power of small choices is something most people don't often consider, yet it holds incredible potential. Small decisions, like what to eat for breakfast or how to spend our free time, seem trivial on their own, but they weave together the broader tapestry of our lives. Imagine the little choices you make each day as tiny building blocks, each contributing to the grand structure of your future. Whether the decision involves opting for a healthy snack or choosing to finish a homework assignment before playing video games, these actions accumulate over time, shaping habits and influencing long-term outcomes. Recognizing this impact is key to realizing that we have control over much of our daily experiences, and ultimately, our life's direction. In this chapter, we will delve into how seemingly insignificant daily decisions can steer the course of personal growth and development in unexpected ways. You'll learn about making informed choices about meals, friendships, and technology to promote well-rounded well-being. By focusing on relatable everyday examples, this chapter aims to present practical insights into recognizing opportunities within ordinary choices. Together, we'll explore how establishing routines around schoolwork and physical activity fosters a disciplined mindset, essential for future achievements. Furthermore, this exploration isn't limited to solo endeavors. It extends into understanding interpersonal dynamics as we examine the effect of supporting relationships and acts of kindness on emotional health and community belonging. Through guided storytelling and useful strategies, children can begin to appreciate the value of thoughtful consideration in their everyday lives. Parents and educators, too, will find this chapter a valuable resource, offering them guidance in nurturing a sense of responsibility and empowering young minds to take charge of their decisions. Daily decisions and their effects. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the significance of small choices we make each day. However, these seemingly trivial decisions can shape our future in profound ways. One such choice begins with breakfast. The food we eat in the morning sets the stage for how our day unfolds. Imagine you are gearing up for a big school day or a fun outing with friends. A balanced breakfast can be your secret weapon. Eating a nutritious meal like eggs, whole grain toast, and fruit can boost your energy and focus, helping you tackle activities with zest. Studies suggest that breakfast fuels our brains by providing glucose, which enhances concentration and memory. On the other hand, skipping breakfast or opting for sugary cereals may leave you feeling sluggish midway through the morning. The right breakfast not only fills your tummy, but also launches your day on a positive note. Our friendships are another realm where small decisions have a lasting impact. Choosing friends who inspire and support us leads to positive changes in personal growth and strength. Friends who cheer us on in trying times help build our self-esteem and resilience. Imagine choosing a friend who lifts you up with their encouragement over one who constantly pulls you down. Such supportive friendships enhance emotional well-being and foster an environment where you feel valued and understood. This type of friendship choice nurtures a sense of belonging and helps develop strong, trusting relationships as you grow. Navigating schoolwork is yet another area where small habits instill significant skills. Completing homework assignments might seem mundane, but it actually develops responsibility and discipline. Consistently finishing tasks shows commitment and teaches time management, reducing stress in academic settings. Picture yourself managing your time wisely, balancing homework and leisure. This approach not only improves academic performance, but also boosts your confidence as you accomplish set goals. The habit of completing homework prepares you for future challenges, nurturing a disciplined mindset essential for personal achievement. With technology becoming an integral part of our lives, regulating screen time is more important than ever. Spending hours glued to screens can affect both physical and mental health. Excessive use of devices can lead to poor sleep quality, decreased focus, and limited social interactions. Visualize setting specific times to engage in digital activities, allowing room for outdoor play and family conversations. This balance ensures better sleep patterns and keeps our minds sharp and alert. By actively choosing to limit screen time, we create an opportunity to connect with others and explore creative pursuits offline. Making breakfast choices wisely can set a positive tone for the day. When faced with a variety of foods, opting for a hearty meal helps maintain consistent energy levels, supporting overall health. Selecting high-protein breakfasts can elevate satiety and control appetite throughout the day, making us less inclined to snack on unhealthy options. This simple decision contributes significantly to maintaining a healthy weight and reducing the risk of developing chronic illnesses like obesity and diabetes over time. Choosing friendships thoughtfully also carries long-lasting effects. Opting to surround ourselves with positive peers encourages good behavior, aiding in character development and building resilience. Imagine engaging in shared activities with friends who motivate us to be kind, honest, and hardworking. These experiences forge bonds that last a lifetime, influencing the way we interact with others and view relationships. Good friendships act as pillars of emotional support, enhancing our ability to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence and grace. Regulating homework habits diligently translates into lifelong benefits. Engaging consistently in post-school assignments cultivates perseverance and hones problem-solving skills. Every time you sit down to complete homework, you're practicing dedication, a skill crucial not just in academics, but in every aspect of life. Think of homework as a stepping stone toward achieving larger goals. Each task completed reinforces your ability to overcome hurdles and emerge victorious, ready to take on new challenges with determination. Mindfully managing screen time represents another vital decision with far-reaching impacts. Setting boundaries around digital use safeguards mental health, promoting better sleep and enhanced concentration. Envision a routine where screen time is interspersed with reading, playing sports, or enjoying hobbies. This approach engages different parts of our brain, fostering creativity and holistic growth. By consciously choosing to step away from screens, we open doors to real-world adventures, strengthening our connections with family and friends, and enriching our understanding of the world around us. Long-term implications of minor choices. Small choices may seem unimportant at first, but they can have a big impact over time. For instance, choosing to read instead of watching TV can help you learn more. When you read regularly, you get better at understanding words and ideas. You also open up new possibilities for school and future jobs. Reading isn't just about gaining knowledge. It makes your brain work harder, which makes it stronger. Over time, this commitment to reading can make it easier to tackle homework or learn new things in school. In contrast, spending too much time watching TV might not offer the same benefits. Studies have shown that excessive screen time, especially from non-educational sources, can affect children's development and attention spans negatively. By making a habit of picking books over shows, you're investing in your mind's growth. Another everyday decision with significant consequences is engaging in regular physical activity. Exercise is essential, not just for staying fit now, but for maintaining good health throughout your life. When you choose to play sports or run outside instead of staying indoors playing video games, you're making your body stronger. This helps prevent future health problems like heart disease or obesity. Plus, exercising releases chemicals called endorphins, which make you feel happier and less stressed. So, keeping active today sets a foundation for a healthier and happier tomorrow. Participating in physical activities at school or joining a sports club can lead to lasting friendships and community bonds. It's a chance to learn teamwork and leadership while having fun. Working together towards a common goal builds strong relationships that often last beyond your school years. These experiences teach you how to communicate and cooperate with others, skills critical in most future careers. Small acts of kindness are another choice that can lead to long-term rewards. Simple actions like helping a classmate or sharing your lunch create connections between people. Showing kindness makes others feel good and strengthens your relationships. It helps build a supportive community where everyone feels included. In the long run, these positive interactions encourage a sense of belonging and purpose. When you nurture such relationships, they can become sources of support during challenging times, providing emotional stability and companionship. Being kind also makes you feel good about yourself. Knowing you've helped someone else boosts your own happiness and self-esteem. Feeling good when you're generous makes it more likely that you'll keep being kind. Over time, this can create a positive feedback loop where both you and your community thrive. Furthermore, actively participating in school activities shapes important life skills. Getting involved in clubs or student groups teaches valuable lessons in leadership and teamwork. It's not just about taking charge or organizing events. It's about learning to listen, share ideas, and work towards common goals with others. Being part of these groups can greatly enhance your social network. The people you meet, the connections you form. They can be resources you rely on before moving on to the next stages of life. Participation in school doesn't just develop technical skills. It enhances your ability to interact with diverse groups of people. The exposure to different perspectives and ideas enriches your understanding and prepares you for the complexities of the wider world. As you establish these habits early on, you lay the groundwork for effective collaboration and leadership as an adult. The ability to work well with others in diverse settings is invaluable professionally and personally. The long-term benefits of these small daily choices cannot be overstated. Choosing to read consistently shapes your cognitive abilities, laying down the educational foundations necessary for academic success. Making exercise a priority contributes significantly to bodily health and mental well-being, reducing risks of severe health issues later in life. Opting for kindness fosters meaningful relationships that provide emotional and communal support. Finally, engaging in school activities equips you with leadership and teamwork skills integral to future pursuits. For children aged 8, 12, these ideas highlight the importance of personal responsibility. Simple decisions made today contribute substantially to one's future and the broader community. Parents and educators have a crucial role in guiding these young individuals toward understanding the significance of these choices. By offering practical advice and relatable examples, they can effectively teach children about the cause and effect nature of decision-making. Guidelines for making mindful choices can sometimes be helpful, especially in regulating screen time, choosing friends who influence positively, and developing consistent homework habits. When thoughtfully integrated into daily routines, these strategies enhance overall well-being. Throughout this chapter, we've delved into how small daily decisions can shape our lives in unexpected ways. From choosing a hearty breakfast to fostering supportive friendships, each decision holds the power to steer our life trajectory positively. By being mindful of what we eat, who we spend time with, and how we manage our schoolwork, we're laying down stepping stones for a brighter future. It's important to remember that our choices don't just impact us now. They have lasting effects on our personal growth, well-being, and happiness. We also learned about the significance of balancing screen time and staying active. Making wise decisions about how we use technology and choosing exercise over more sedentary activities can greatly enhance our health and social interactions. Whether it's deciding to read instead of watching TV or participating in school clubs, these choices cultivate critical skills like leadership and teamwork while boosting our emotional and mental health. By recognizing the influence of seemingly minor actions, both children and adults alike can better understand the importance of mindfulness in everyday decision-making, ultimately supporting a more fulfilling life journey. Chapter 2. Visualizing the Future. Your Choice Roadmap. Visualizing the future is about understanding how today's choices can shape tomorrow's reality. This chapter offers children the insight to look ahead and imagine the outcomes they desire, providing them with a mental roadmap for their journey. Through relatable examples and engaging narratives, young readers are encouraged to think about the decisions they make each day in relation to their future. By emphasizing personal responsibility, this narrative fosters an understanding that every action has consequences, setting the stage for children to become mindful architects of their own lives. Within these pages, the focus centers on helping children construct a clear vision for their futures by recognizing the significance of the choices they make now. The chapter delves into the process of goal setting, illustrating how structured approaches can transform abstract dreams into tangible objectives. With an introduction to SMART goals, children learn practical methods for planning their success step by step. Parents and educators are provided with tools to guide discussions around decision-making, offering strategies that relate cause with effect in everyday scenarios. From identifying potential obstacles to celebrating milestones, the content encourages collaborative learning, ensuring children feel supported as they navigate their paths. As readers progress through the chapter, they're equipped with actionable insights that emphasize growth, adaptability, and the power of making informed decisions today for a brighter tomorrow. Setting personal goals as a guidepost. Imagine standing at the edge of a great journey, with countless paths stretching out in front of you, each leading to a different future. This vast array of choices is like the puzzle of life each child must solve as they grow into their own unique self. Now, let's uncover a powerful tool that can help children make these decisions wisely: setting clear personal goals. To start, we introduce the concept of SMART goals, a straightforward method for creating goals that are not just dreams, but achievable plans. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Imagine a goal like wanting to be better at math. Instead of simply saying, "I want to get better at math," a SMART goal would be, "I will complete 2 extra math exercises every week for the next 3 months." It's specific because it clearly states what to do: extra math exercises. It's measurable because progress can be tracked by counting those completed exercises. It's achievable if the student has the resources and time, relevant to their desire to improve in math, and time-bound because there's a set time frame. By applying this method, kids learn to set goals that aren't just ideas floating around in their heads, but concrete steps they can take towards something meaningful. Once children have identified their SMART goals, the next step is breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps. Think of a big goal as a delicious cake. Before you can enjoy eating the cake, you need the individual ingredients and a recipe to follow. Similarly, by taking a large goal and dividing it into smaller tasks, children can focus on one piece at a time without feeling overwhelmed. For instance, if a child's goal is to write a short story, the first small step might be brainstorming characters and settings. Next could be writing an outline, followed by drafting the first paragraph, and so forth. These manageable bits make achieving the larger goal a series of small victories, each contributing to building confidence and maintaining motivation over time. As with any recipe, daily consistency and patience often lead to delightful success. After breaking the goal into smaller steps, it's essential to write them down. It may seem simple, but putting thoughts into written words transforms abstract ideas into tangible plans. When goals are written down, they move from being mere thoughts to becoming commitments. Writing them acts as a promise to oneself and a map that can be referred back to, providing clarity and direction. Furthermore, when children reflect on these written goals regularly, they stay focused and motivated. It becomes a living document that evolves with them, allowing adjustments as they progress or as circumstances change. Writing goals not only reinforces commitment, but also serves as a milestone journal children can look back on to see how far they've come. However, it's important to remember that goals are not set in stone. Life is full of surprises and changes, and revisiting goals regularly allows children to adapt to these changes. As interests develop and new opportunities arise, some goals may no longer fit, while others become more crucial. Encouraging children to review and adjust their goals regularly fosters critical thinking and flexibility, vital skills in navigating life's uncertainties. For instance, if a child's initial goal was to join the soccer team, but later discovers a passion for painting, revisiting and adjusting goals gives them the freedom to pursue what's truly exciting and fulfilling. This continuous cycle of setting, reviewing, and adjusting helps children shape their futures. Through learning how to create smart goals, break them down into manageable steps, write them down, and revisit them regularly, children gain the tools to visualize their futures and make informed choices today. These skills empower them to take charge of their lives, ensuring each decision builds toward the tomorrow they envision for themselves. Creating a roadmap for desired results. When children take the first step towards mapping out their goals, it's like setting off on a new adventure with a carefully drawn treasure map in hand. This visual representation helps transform abstract ambitions into tangible steps and connects each action to a larger destination. Imagine using colorful diagrams or fun drawings to plot out this journey, a winding path representing the timeline of achieving a goal, with all the necessary steps clearly marked along the way. By visualizing their path, children gain a sense of direction and purpose. They start to see how today's decisions influence tomorrow's outcomes, fostering a strong awareness of personal responsibility and the cause and effect relationship in life. However, even the best laid plans can encounter hurdles. That's why identifying potential obstacles is crucial. Just like real explorers anticipating rough terrain, children benefit from foreseeing challenges that could arise in their pursuit of goals. This practice encourages them to think critically and enhances their problem-solving skills. It's not just about avoiding obstacles, but preparing to face them head-on. Children learn resilience by planning for setbacks and understanding that failure isn't the end, but rather a stepping stone to greater success. Consider Zach, a young boy who dreams of becoming a soccer star. Through his roadmap, Zach identifies several obstacles: balancing schoolwork with practice, managing time effectively, and handling performance pressure during games. By acknowledging these up front, he prepares strategies in advance, such as creating a schedule to manage his time and practicing stress relief techniques. As Zach progresses, he develops the confidence to face difficulties, knowing he has prepared himself well. Celebrating milestones along the way marks another essential aspect of this roadmap. These milestones act as checkpoints on the journey, offering moments to pause, reflect, and celebrate achievements. Each small victory provides positive reinforcement, boosting motivation and self-esteem. Children learn that progress isn't always about reaching the final goal, but appreciating the small successes that pave the path there. For instance, when Zach successfully juggles his first soccer ball 100 times without dropping it, he celebrates this accomplishment with his team, feeling encouraged to continue improving his skills. To make these celebrations meaningful, families can introduce unique traditions. Perhaps it's a special dinner, a small party, or simply sharing stories of the journey so far. Such recognition highlights the importance of perseverance and reinforces the idea that effort leads to rewarding experiences. It instills a love for lifelong learning and personal growth. Life, however, rarely follows a perfectly straight line. That's where adapting the roadmap becomes vital. Encouraging flexibility teaches children that plans may need adjustments based on new information or changing circumstances. While maintaining their ultimate goals, they learn to modify strategies and embrace adaptability. This mindset fosters creativity, critical thinking, and resilience, empowering children to remain calm amid uncertainties. Let's revisit Zach as he navigates his ambitious journey. Due to unexpected changes, the soccer league alters the schedule, affecting Zach's original plan. Instead of feeling defeated, Zach adapts his routine, ensuring his practice sessions still fit into his week. He learns a valuable lesson. Being flexible ensures progress continues, regardless of external shifts. For educators and parents, guiding children through this process of adaptation involves open discussions about change. Encourage children to view shifting circumstances as opportunities for growth and exploration. Highlight examples of famous figures who thrived amidst change, reinforcing the message that adaptability is a strength, not a setback. Scenario planning serves as a valuable guideline for embracing this adaptability. By exploring various what-if scenarios, children practice imagining different outcomes and crafting responses accordingly. They build confidence in their ability to handle changes, knowing they've anticipated and prepared for alternative routes. Scenario planning empowers children to keep control over their paths, bolstering their courage to take calculated risks despite uncertainties. On this journey, seeking support from others proves invaluable. Encourage children to approach mentors, teachers, family members, or friends for guidance and encouragement. Sharing the roadmap with trusted individuals fosters teamwork and accountability. When challenges occur, this network offers emotional support, diverse perspectives, and constructive feedback, enriching the child's experience. This chapter has explored how children can begin to envision their futures by recognizing the impact of their current choices. We've delved into setting SMART goals, breaking them down into smaller tasks, and writing these down to make them more concrete. This approach helps kids visualize their aims clearly and track their progress. By doing so, children not only set a path toward achieving significant milestones, but also learn to see each small triumph as a stepping stone, boosting their confidence along the way. We've also looked at creating roadmaps that help convert ambitions into actionable steps while anticipating potential challenges. Children are encouraged to celebrate milestones and adapt plans when necessary, fostering resilience and flexibility. Through this journey, they learn that life's path may shift, but a determined mindset and the support of mentors and family ensure progress. This process equips children with essential tools for making informed choices today, setting the foundation for a future filled with opportunities and growth. Chapter 3: Tools for Effective Decision-Making. Making decisions effectively is a valuable skill that young people can develop early in life. It's exciting to think about feeling confident when choosing between options, whether it's deciding which after-school activity to join or picking out a new hobby. This chapter introduces a variety of tools and techniques designed to help children make informed choices by evaluating their options thoughtfully. By understanding these instruments, kids can learn to weigh the potential outcomes of their decisions, leading them to become more decisive and self-assured individuals. In this chapter, readers will explore several practical methods to enhance decision-making capabilities. It covers how creating a pros and cons list can provide a clear visual comparison of different choices, helping children consider the benefits and drawbacks before reaching a conclusion. Additionally, the process of seeking advice from trusted adults or peers is examined, illustrating how gathering diverse perspectives can lead to more balanced decisions. The importance of conducting thorough research to gather accurate information is also discussed as a means to reduce uncertainty in decision-making. Moreover, the chapter delves into the imaginative exercise of scenario-based thinking, encouraging young ones to visualize potential outcomes and prepare for possible challenges ahead. These structured approaches offer a foundational framework for children to navigate everyday choices with confidence and clarity. Techniques for evaluating options. In the journey of becoming decision-makers, children can learn to hone their skills in thoughtful evaluation. By exploring various methods, such as creating a pros and cons list, seeking advice, researching information, and imagining scenarios, they can systematically assess their choices, leading to informed decisions. Starting with the simple yet effective method of using pros and cons lists, children are encouraged to look at all sides of a situation. This visual tool helps them lay out both the benefits and drawbacks of a decision clearly. For instance, if a child is considering whether to join a new sports team, they might list pros like making new friends and getting exercise, against cons such as less time for other hobbies. This process not only clarifies thoughts, but also teaches children to weigh multiple factors before reaching a conclusion, nurturing their critical thinking abilities. Another valuable strategy is seeking advice from trusted adults or friends. Children often face choices where they lack experience or knowledge. Turning to someone they trust can provide fresh insights that may not be immediately apparent to them. When considering which after-school activity to commit to, a child might ask their parents or teachers for input based on their strengths or interests. Such conversations not only help gather diverse perspectives, but also boost confidence in decisions supported by loved ones. Encouraging this habit builds an early foundation for collaborative decision-making, teaching young ones that it's okay to seek guidance when needed. Empowering oneself with accurate information is another crucial element. Research involves gathering factual data from reliable sources to minimize uncertainty and enhance decision-making. For example, if a child wants to adopt a pet, they could read books about animal care or visit websites that explain responsibilities like feeding and grooming. Providing children with access to credible resources allows them to gain insight into their options, reducing apprehension about unfamiliar situations, and reinforcing informed decision-making practices. Imagining potential scenarios also plays a key role in developing foresight. This method invites children to visualize the outcomes of different choices creatively. By playing out various scenarios in their minds, children can better anticipate future impacts and prepare for possible challenges. Imagine a child contemplating joining a drama club. They might envision themselves performing in front of an audience, considering how that might feel and what steps they'd need to take to succeed. This imaginative process encourages strategic thinking, helping children visualize consequences and plan accordingly. As children learn to integrate these decision-making tools, they develop a robust framework for evaluating and understanding their choices. This chapter aims to guide them through each step, offering clear guidelines for utilizing these strategies effectively. By doing so, we nurture their growing independence and equip them to navigate the complexities of daily life with confidence. The use of a pros and cons list, seeking advice, researching information, and scenario imagining are powerful tools that transform decision-making from a daunting task into an engaging adventure. As children master these techniques, they become more adept at analyzing information, considering different angles, and projecting potential outcomes. This skill set not only supports immediate decision-making, but also lays the groundwork for lifelong habits of critical thinking and self-assurance. Utilizing personal values and visual tools. Understanding decision-making can be an adventure, especially when we learn to recognize our values and how they guide our choices. Let's explore some engaging tools that can help children, parents, and educators make effective decisions with a focus on personal values. First, let's dive into the values clarification exercises. Imagine these as little mirrors helping you see what's most important to you. These exercises encourage children to think about what they believe in and what makes them unique. For instance, maybe you value honesty or kindness. By identifying these core beliefs, you start to align your decisions with who you truly want to be. This alignment helps create a sense of identity and confidence in decision-making. When kids understand their values, they're more likely to make choices that reflect those principles, leading to healthier relationships and a stronger personal character. Now, let's create something practical: a personal values chart. Think of it as your personal map, showing all the places, or values, you want to visit often. This chart acts as a visual reminder of what matters most to you, helping to keep your decisions on track. Here's a simple guideline. Start by listing your top 3 to 5 values. Draw symbols or icons to represent each one. Pin this chart where you can see it every day, like on your study desk or bedroom wall. Every time you have a choice to make, glance at your chart. Does this choice fit with what you've drawn? If yes, proceed confidently. If no, reconsider your options. This visual tool not only strengthens your decision-making skills, but also ensures that your choices resonate with your values consistently. Another exciting method to explore is decision trees. Imagine a tree with many branches, each leading to different fruits. Each branch represents a choice, and each fruit represents a consequence. Drawing a decision tree involves writing your main decision at the base, then branching out with potential choices and their outcomes. This technique is both fun and informative, allowing children to visualize the possible results of their actions. By using decision trees, choices become less daunting, and children learn to consider the effects before jumping to conclusions. It's like planning an adventure. The path you choose determines the story you live. Next, let's talk about teaming up for decisions through collaborative decision-making tools. Sometimes, making choices alone can be tough. That's where friends and family come in. Working together to solve problems not only makes the process easier, but also teaches valuable lessons in negotiation and shared responsibility. Think of a time when you wanted to pick a game to play with friends. Instead of deciding alone, discussing with them to round up ideas and vote on favorites includes everyone and builds teamwork skills. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of community belonging and teaches children that listening to others' perspectives can lead to more balanced and fair decisions. Keeping the idea of teamwork alive, it's essential to understand the role of negotiations and compromises. When children engage in group decision-making, they learn the importance of considering others' needs alongside their own. This approach not only enhances social skills, but also builds empathy and respect among peers. Whether it's group projects at school or deciding on weekend activities with siblings, practicing collaborative decision-making encourages a supportive environment where everyone's voice is valued. To illustrate these concepts further, let's consider real-life scenarios where these tools come into play. Picture a school project where students must choose between two topics, spaceships or ancient pyramids. Using a personal values chart can help students decide based on what sparks their curiosity and aligns with their interests. A decision tree could map out the steps needed for researching each topic, predicting the effort and resources required. Engaging in collaborative decision-making allows each student to present their views and negotiate a choice that satisfies the group, teaching compromise and mutual respect. It's crucial to remember that decision-making is an ongoing learning process, just like any other skill. Encouraging children to reflect regularly on their decisions and learn from outcomes, good or bad, is vital. Through reflection, they develop resilience and adaptability, knowing that every choice is a step toward growth and self-improvement. By incorporating these tools early in life, kids can navigate their paths with confidence and clarity, understanding that their values serve as a compass, guiding them through every decision, big or small. In this chapter, we've explored how children can enhance their decision-making skills by using practical methods like list-making, seeking advice, researching information, and visualizing scenarios. These tools empower young decision-makers to assess their choices with clarity and confidence. They teach children to consider multiple perspectives, gather valuable insights, and foresee potential outcomes. Growing these abilities not only aids in immediate decisions, but also builds a strong foundation for critical thinking as they progress through different stages of life. For parents and educators guiding children on this journey, these strategies serve as an invaluable resource. Encouraging the practice of weighing pros and cons, seeking guidance, gathering reliable information, and imagining future possibilities helps children understand the deeper implications of their choices. Children gain independence through thoughtful analysis, informed by their values, and supported by collaboration with trusted individuals. By embracing these techniques, children are better equipped to make decisions that align with their beliefs while cultivating essential life skills in the process. Chapter 4. Embracing responsibility. Embracing responsibility is a vital part of growing up, teaching us that every decision we make holds power and significance. It's fascinating how even the smallest choices can ripple through our lives, affecting not only ourselves, but those around us. This chapter explores the intriguing concept of personal accountability by delving into real-world scenarios that children might encounter, like choosing to do homework instead of playing, or owning up to mistakes at school. These situations reveal the foundational building blocks of responsibility: understanding consequences, reflecting on actions, and learning valuable lessons from each experience. Throughout this chapter, readers will engage with stories and examples, highlighting everyday decisions and the resulting outcomes. It offers practical insights for both children and the adults guiding them, focusing on cultivating a mindset that values ownership over one's actions and their impacts. The narrative addresses how embracing responsibility involves courageously facing and learning from mistakes, demonstrating resilience and growth, and fostering discussions that build varied perspectives. With guidance on making thoughtful decisions, establishing personal values, and setting realistic goals, the chapter aims to equip young readers with the tools they need to navigate their paths thoughtfully and confidently, empowered to shape their own futures. Accepting outcomes and learning from mistakes. In the journey of growing up, it is important for children to understand that their choices have outcomes. This concept may seem simple, but its impact is profound. When children learn that what they decide can lead to either positive or negative consequences, they begin to grasp the essence of responsibility. For instance, imagine a child who chooses to help a friend with homework instead of playing video games. The gratitude from the friend and the sense of accomplishment are direct results of that decision, reinforcing the value of responsible actions. Understanding this cause and effect relationship encourages kids to make thoughtful choices, knowing that their decisions matter. Reflecting on past experiences is another crucial step in fostering responsibility. Mistakes are not just slip-ups. They are opportunities to learn and evolve. When children reflect on what went wrong and why, they develop critical thinking skills that prompt them to consider different options in the future. Take, for example, a child who forgets to study for a test and performs poorly. By reflecting on this experience, the child learns about the importance of preparation and time management. This introspection transforms errors into stepping stones for growth, nurturing a mindset oriented toward accountability and improvement. A key part of learning from experiences involves engaging with others, whether family members or friends. Discussions about actions and outcomes introduce children to diverse perspectives, enhancing their understanding. When kids talk about their decisions with peers or adults, they encounter new ideas and solutions that they might not have considered. For example, a group discussion about a playground incident where someone got hurt can help children see various angles: how one person's actions affected others, and what alternative actions could have been taken. These conversations promote collaborative learning, underscoring that multiple viewpoints contribute to wiser decision-making. Facing mistakes with courage and moving forward is integral to personal development. Everyone makes mistakes, but what sets resilient individuals apart is how they choose to respond. Moving past errors without dwelling on them builds resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks stronger and more determined. If a child accidentally breaks a sibling's favorite toy, acknowledging the mistake and apologizing is an essential first step. However, thinking about how to prevent similar accidents in the future and finding a way to make amends fosters growth and maturity. Through these experiences, children learn the valuable lesson of picking oneself up and trying again. Children often thrive when they feel empowered and confident in their decision-making abilities. Parents and educators play a vital role here by guiding children as they navigate their choices, offering advice, yet allowing the kids to decide and face the consequences themselves. This support helps children feel secure enough to explore their independence, while knowing they have a safety net if needed. It also reinforces the belief that making decisions is part of growing up. that making mistakes is okay, and that learning from those mistakes is a crucial aspect of developing good judgment. To further solidify these lessons, parents and educators can encourage children to reflect regularly on their experiences. Reflection doesn't need to be a formal process. It can be as simple as asking thoughtful questions like, "What did you learn from today?" Or, "How would you handle that situation differently next time?" Such questioning promotes reflection as a daily habit. By using reflective practices, children learn to think critically about their choices, enabling them to adapt and adjust their behavior for better outcomes in the future. Engaging children in peer discussions about decision-making is another effective technique. Group activities where children need to make collective decisions teach compromise, negotiation, and leadership. Whether deciding on rules for a game or choosing a project theme, these interactions imbue children with the understanding that teamwork and consensus are part of responsible decision-making. As they grow, the ability to work alongside others to achieve common goals becomes invaluable. Understanding how to move forward after making mistakes offers children a sense of control over their learning process. When children view mistakes as normal and necessary, rather than something to fear or avoid, they become more willing to take risks and try new things. Encouraging a mindset that values persistence and adaptability equips children to tackle future challenges with greater confidence and creativity. Fostering ownership and personal agency. Recognizing personal agency begins with understanding that each decision acts like a stepping stone, leading us along different paths in life. Imagine having a magic paintbrush that allows you to draw your future, choosing the colors and shapes that resonate with your hopes and dreams. This idea captures the essence of taking control through deliberate decision-making. When children learn to recognize their agency, it fills them with confidence, reminding them that they have the power to influence what comes next in their lives. Let's consider an example. Choosing a hobby. A child interested in painting decides to join an art class. This conscious decision not only enhances their skills, but also opens doors to new friendships and experiences. Every brushstroke becomes more than just color on canvas. It's a vibrant testament to their ability to mold their future. Encouraging children to appreciate their choices, big or small, strengthens their resolve, advocating for a future shaped by purpose rather than chance. Next, defining personal values and boundaries is like crafting a treasure map that guides one's journey amidst life's many challenges. Values act as trusted compass points, helping kids stay true to themselves amid peer pressure. For instance, if honesty is a core value, a child might bravely admit to forgetting their homework, despite potential embarrassment. Such integrity-driven choices teach them to stand firm, even when others might sway otherwise. It fosters authenticity, allowing them to remain loyal to who they are and what they believe. Guiding children to establish these values requires tangible examples. Parents and educators can discuss everyday scenarios, like choosing between watching TV and completing chores, to illustrate the significance of making decisions aligned with one's principles. Celebrating these moments, where they prioritize their values over immediate satisfaction, further instills a sense of pride and achievement. Visualizing desired outcomes plays a crucial role in fostering goal-setting skills. Children enjoy dreaming about their futures, whether aspiring to be astronauts, artists, or teachers. This imagination provides fertile ground for setting realistic goals. By breaking down objectives into achievable steps, children begin to see how their individual actions contribute to broader ambitions. For example, if a child dreams of becoming a veterinarian, excelling in science projects at school might represent a small yet foundational step towards that dream. Creating vision boards could be a fun, engaging activity, encouraging children to physically map their aspirations. It's a visual representation where they gather images and words that reflect their goals, giving them something tangible to refer to and motivate them as they progress. The act of visualizing outcomes and identifying the roles they play in obtaining them builds self-awareness, clarity, and direction. Celebrating thoughtful decisions acknowledges progress and fuels continuous growth. Just as athletes celebrate victories after rigorous training, recognizing wise choices boosts morale and motivation. When children witness praise and acknowledgement from family or friends, it cultivates a supportive environment conducive to positive reinforcement. For instance, awarding recognition for collaborative efforts during group assignments encourages similar behavior in future endeavors. Moreover, celebrating involves more than rewards. It encompasses nurturing discussions about the choices made. Conversations around dinner tables about good decisions help emphasize their importance, allowing the child to express pride while learning from peers or adults. This reflective practice reinforces responsible choice-making as a norm rather than an exception, paving the way for more significant accomplishments down the line. Incorporating action-oriented strategies to nurture this growth can enhance effectiveness. For instance, having a family tradition where everyone shares a proud moment from their day can underscore the value of accountability and ownership. Those simple acts lay the groundwork for maturity, responsibility, and a commitment to shaping one's destiny actively. In reflecting on the themes discussed, it's clear that understanding personal accountability is a crucial step towards maturity for children. This chapter has explored how recognizing the outcomes of one's decisions fosters a sense of responsibility. By encouraging children to think about the effects of their choices, we help them learn from both successes and mistakes, reinforcing the importance of thoughtful decision-making. Mistakes are seen not as failures, but as valuable experiences that aid growth and encourage resilience. Conversations and reflections with peers and adults further enrich this learning process, providing diverse perspectives and collaborative problem-solving skills. For parents and educators, supporting children in these journeys of self-discovery and empowerment involves guiding them gently while allowing independence, encouraging regular reflection, and fostering environments where children feel safe to express themselves builds their confidence. When children understand that every choice is a stepping stone toward their future paths, they develop a stronger sense of agency. Through shared activities such as group discussions and creative goal-setting exercises, kids learn the power of teamwork and perseverance. This chapter invites both children and their mentors to embrace the roles they play in shaping lives, emphasizing that nurturing personal responsibility is an ongoing adventure filled with opportunities for growth and learning. Chapter 5. Breaking Free from Limiting Beliefs. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is a journey that starts by understanding the invisible chains that bind our thoughts and actions. These self-imposed barriers often emerge from past experiences or external opinions, casting long shadows over our decision-making abilities. As young minds navigate their developing sense of self, they encounter these beliefs subtly embedded within everyday situations. A child might hesitate to join a new club because an offhand remark made them feel unwelcome in similar spaces before. Recognizing this pattern is crucial, as it is the first step toward reclaiming the freedom of choice and action. In this chapter, we delve into how identifying these mental obstacles can transform a child's approach to challenges, allowing them to pursue opportunities with renewed confidence and curiosity. This exploration is not just about recognizing what's holding us back. It's also about equipping children with the tools to dismantle these barriers. The chapter proceeds to offer strategies that are both relatable and practical, aimed at fostering a proactive mindset in young readers. Parents and educators will find guidance on helping children maintain a thoughts diary, a simple yet effective tool for tracking decisions and uncovering the beliefs behind them. By encouraging children to question their inner dialogues and celebrate small victories, we empower them to reshape their narratives. There's a focus on storytelling, using examples like Lily's love for singing or Sam's sports aspirations, illustrating how real-life scenarios can be transformed with positive reinforcement and critical thinking. Ultimately, the chapter invites its audience to embark on an ongoing adventure of personal growth, where limiting beliefs are challenged and potentials are embraced. Understanding and identifying limiting beliefs. In our journey through life, both young and old face obstacles that come from within. These internal barriers are what experts call limiting beliefs. But what exactly are these beliefs? Limiting beliefs are thoughts or ideas that we have about ourselves that restrict our growth and hinder our decision-making capabilities. They often stem from past experiences or negative comments from others. For instance, a child might believe they aren't good at drawing because someone once said their artwork wasn't the best. Over time, such thoughts can become deeply ingrained, affecting decisions and actions. Common limiting beliefs exist among many people, regardless of age. Children might feel that they are not smart enough to participate in certain activities, while adults may believe they're not talented enough to pursue a new hobby or career path. Consider a story about a child named Lily who loves singing. Every time she sings in front of others, she remembers a day when someone mocked her voice, leading her to think she isn't talented. This belief could stop her from trying out for the school choir, missing an opportunity to shine and grow. It's crucial to understand that these feelings of inadequacy can lead to missed opportunities and stifle personal development. Recognizing patterns in our decision-making is an essential step toward understanding these limiting beliefs. When we examine our choices, we begin to see whether we're being guided by empowering thoughts or limited by harmful ones. For example, if a student consistently decides not to join group projects because they feel they're not good enough, it's a pattern worth noticing. By writing down these decisions and thoughts in a journal, one can start separating what truly empowers them from what holds them back. This leads us to a practical guideline. Keep track of your thoughts and decisions. Encourage children to maintain a thoughts diary. In this diary, they can jot down decisions they've made throughout the week and reflect on the thoughts behind those decisions. Was it a belief that pushed them forward or pulled them back? Such reflection promotes self-awareness and critical thinking, allowing children to identify which beliefs serve them well and which don't. Understanding the impact of limiting beliefs is a gateway to change. These beliefs don't just affect single decisions, they influence entire life paths. Imagine Sam, who has always wanted to play basketball. He stops himself because he believes he isn't tall enough to be any good. As a result, he never attends tryouts or practices with friends. By avoiding these opportunities, Sam misses out on more than just playing a sport. He loses the chance to make friends, learn teamwork, and gain confidence. Breaking free from such limiting beliefs can open new avenues that were once invisible due to self-imposed restrictions. For parents and educators, recognizing these patterns in children can also be invaluable. When a child declines to participate in an activity, it's beneficial to gently ask questions like, "What makes you think you can't do it?" Or, "Have you tried before?" This approach encourages children to explore their beliefs and consider if they are based on fact or fear. Teaching kids to question their inner dialogue fosters self-awareness and helps dismantle limiting thoughts over time. Moreover, encouraging positive reinforcement is vital. Celebrate each small victory and effort, reinforcing the idea that trying is as valuable as succeeding. For example, if a child participates in a science fair, even after feeling unsure, recognize their courage and determination rather than focusing solely on the outcome. Such encouragement builds confidence and erodes the power of negative beliefs. Strategies to challenge negative thoughts and build self-confidence. Breaking free from limiting beliefs requires developing practical strategies to challenge and overcome these mental barriers, ultimately fostering self-confidence. One effective technique is learning to reframe negative thoughts into positive affirmations. Imagine a child who thinks, "I am not good at math." By transforming this thought into, "I can improve my math skills with practice," the child begins a journey toward resilience and empowerment. Positive affirmations, when practiced consistently, become a habit, nurturing a growth mindset. They help children see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, boosting their decision-making confidence over time. Another essential strategy involves engaging in self-inquiry to question the validity of one's limiting beliefs. children often absorb beliefs about what they cannot achieve based on past experiences or external opinions. Encouraging them to ask questions like, "Is this belief really true?" or "What evidence do I have for this thought?" instills critical thinking. This process of self-inquiry can be likened to being a detective of one's own mind, searching for clues that either support or refute these beliefs. Children learn to approach situations with curiosity rather than acceptance, promoting a transformative mindset shift. Visualization techniques also play a crucial role in guiding children to imagine success. For instance, a young athlete preparing for a competition might visualize crossing the finish line first, feeling the tangible excitement of victory. These mental images act like personal motivational movies that reinforce a child's belief in their potential. Visualization also introduces children to successful role models, whom they can emulate and learn from. Seeing themselves mirrored in stories of triumph gives children the motivation to push beyond perceived limitations. Small, manageable actions that lead to achievable goals are another foundational element in building self-efficacy and confidence. When setting out to accomplish something big, breaking it down into smaller tasks can make it seem less daunting. For example, if a child dreams of writing a story, starting with a single paragraph each day makes the goal feel attainable. With each completed task, children experience tangible progress, reinforcing their belief in their capabilities. They begin to recognize their efforts and achievements, which bolsters their confidence in their ability to tackle more significant challenges in the future. Aiding children in developing these skills also involves promoting consistent and positive self-talk. Just as we speak kindly to others, teaching children to talk kindly to themselves helps them build a supportive inner dialogue. Instead of succumbing to harsh criticism during mistakes, they learn to say, "It's okay to make mistakes. I can learn and try again." Practicing positive self-talk regularly fosters resilience and reduces the power of limiting beliefs. Rewarding efforts rather than just outcomes plays a significant role in maintaining motivation and encouraging further attempts. Praising children for trying hard, regardless of the result, nurtures a learning-centric environment. It sends a powerful message that they are valued for their commitment and determination, not just their successes. This encouragement helps build a solid foundation for lifelong learning and perseverance. For these strategies to be most effective, parents and educators should also share insights and provide support. Encouraging open conversations about feelings and beliefs allows children to express doubts and work through them collectively. When adults model questioning assumptions and celebrating small victories, they provide children with concrete examples to follow. While all these methods are essential, it is crucial to ensure that each approach is tailored to the individual needs of each child. Every child processes and responds to challenges differently, and what works for one may not suit another. Hence, experimenting with various techniques while observing and adjusting based on the child's responses will lead to the most fruitful outcomes. As children journey through this process, it's heartening to remember that overcoming limiting beliefs is an ongoing adventure rather than a destination. Encouraging them to embrace setbacks as part of the learning experience ensures that they develop resilience, a valuable companion through life's inevitable ups and downs. Throughout this chapter, we've explored how limiting beliefs can hinder our ability to make decisions and grow as individuals. By understanding these mental barriers, both children and adults can begin the journey of recognizing thoughts that hold them back. We looked at real-life examples like Lily, who loved to sing but was held back by a negative comment, to illustrate how past experiences can create doubts in our abilities. These influences shape life choices and may prevent us from discovering new interests or talents. Recognizing these patterns is the first step in overcoming such limitations, paving the way for positive change. The key takeaway is that challenging these beliefs with practical strategies and supportive environments can transform one's outlook on personal abilities. Techniques like reframing negative thoughts, encouraging positive self-talk, and visualization are valuable tools that help build confidence. Parents and educators play a crucial role in guiding children through this process by modeling constructive dialogue and offering consistent encouragement. As we embrace these practices, children learn to see setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth, allowing them to navigate life's challenges with resilience and optimism. Chapter 6. Nurturing a Growth Mindset. Nurturing a growth mindset is about embracing challenges and persisting through difficulties. This mindset helps children develop the resilience needed to tackle various life situations, whether in school, sports, or social interactions. Stories of famous individuals who faced obstacles but succeeded because of their perseverance can inspire both children and adults. Thomas Edison, for example, viewed his initial failures with the light bulb not as dead ends, but as learning opportunities. For young minds, understanding that abilities are not fixed, but can be developed with effort, offers a powerful shift in perspective. Through the lens of this mindset, stumbling blocks become stepping stones toward personal growth, fostering a love for learning that lasts a lifetime. The chapter dives into the core aspects of nurturing a growth mindset, providing insights into how self-belief plays a critical role in building resilience. You'll explore narratives of children who use encouragement and positive self-talk to overcome challenges, reinforcing the idea that confidence and determination are key to success. Practical advice is offered on viewing mistakes, not as failures, but essential learning experiences that guide future decisions. This chapter also addresses the importance of creating environments that celebrate effort and progress, encouraging kids to try without fear of judgment. By focusing on examples and strategies that promote perseverance, the chapter illustrates how children can be empowered to see beyond immediate challenges. The chapter serves as a resource for parents and educators, offering actionable insights to help children approach challenges positively and develop a lifelong love for learning. Understanding the benefits of a growth mindset. In nurturing a growth mindset, we equip children with the resilience to see beyond immediate challenges and embrace them as stepping stones for personal development. This mindset fosters an inner belief that capabilities can be nurtured and improved through dedication and effort. Consider a child learning to ride a bike. Initially, they might stumble and fall, but as they persist in practice, their skills develop. Each attempt builds upon the last, reinforcing the idea that improvement comes with effort and time. Believing in oneself plays a critical role in cultivating resilience. When children understand the importance of self-belief, they become more determined to tackle obstacles head-on. For example, consider the story of a young student struggling with math problems. Instead of giving up, they're encouraged by the belief that they can succeed if they put in effort. This belief becomes a powerful motivator, driving them to approach each problem with a renewed sense of purpose. Over time, this proactive attitude not only helps them conquer math, but also instills confidence that spills into other areas of life. Encouraging children to view challenges as opportunities rather than setbacks is another key aspect of fostering a growth mindset. When a child faces a challenging puzzle or a difficult level in a video game, they learn that persistence and strategy lead to success. It's about shifting the focus from the fear of failing to the excitement of learning something new. A great way to illustrate this is through stories of individuals who have faced numerous failures yet emerged victorious. Take Thomas Edison's journey to inventing the light bulb. He viewed his unsuccessful attempts not as failures, but as lessons on what didn't work. This perspective transforms how challenges are perceived, promoting a healthy approach to facing difficulties. Mistakes, often seen as failures, are crucial to the learning process. They offer invaluable lessons that guide future actions and decisions. For children, recognizing the value in mistakes encourages a mindset geared toward learning rather than fearing failure. Suppose a child misspells a word during a spelling bee. Instead of feeling defeated, they can review their mistake, learn the correct spelling, and remember it next time. This shift from embarrassment to empowerment teaches them that errors are just part of the journey to mastery. Perseverance through effort emphasizes the idea that intelligence and skills are not fixed traits, but can be developed over time. The ability to persevere in the face of difficulty is crucial for long-term success. It's like planting seeds and tending to them regularly to eventually see a garden flourish. Kids who stick with art, music, or sports, despite initial struggles, witness tangible improvements that reinforce the power of consistent effort. These experiences teach them that it's the effort they invest, not just innate talent, that leads to progress. To encourage pushing through obstacles rather than giving up, we must create environments where children feel safe to try, fail, and try again. Imagine a classroom where students are encouraged to share ideas without judgment. Here, even when a project doesn't go as planned, kids feel empowered to explore alternative solutions instead of abandoning their efforts. Such spaces nurture a child's capacity to keep going, building resilience and the courage to face difficulties head-on. Promoting positive self-talk is essential in changing how children face difficulties. Teaching them to replace negative thoughts with affirmations like, "I can improve with practice," or "Every challenge helps me grow," creates a mental framework supportive of resilience. For instance, a child nervous about giving a presentation could use these affirmations to build confidence, transforming apprehension into enthusiasm. This kind of self-dialogue fosters a sense of capability, preparing them to tackle new tasks with an optimistic outlook. Fostering a sense of capability encourages children to try new things. When they internalize the belief that they can overcome obstacles, they're more willing to step out of their comfort zones. Picture a child hesitant to join a new soccer team due to fears of inadequacy. By emphasizing past achievements and the potential for growth, they might find the courage to join, ultimately discovering newfound talents and joy in the process. This willingness to engage in new activities broadens their horizons, enriching their life experiences. A guideline for promoting this sense of resilience among children involves actively celebrating their efforts and progress, rather than focusing solely on results. Parents and educators can highlight moments when kids put significant effort into a task, regardless of the outcome. Comments like, "You really worked hard on your science project, and I can see how much you've learned," emphasize growth and persistence. This recognition reinforces the idea that effort is valuable and worthy of celebration, encouraging continued dedication. Incorporating feedback into improvement. Constructive feedback plays a crucial role in helping children refine their skills and make better decisions. It can act as a guiding star, illuminating the path to personal growth and fostering resilience. When children learn to listen to constructive criticism, they begin to distinguish between feedback that is genuinely helpful and feedback that may not be beneficial. This differentiation is vital as it fosters a growth-oriented perspective, encouraging children to view feedback as an opportunity rather than a setback. For instance, consider a scenario in which a child receives feedback on a drawing. If the feedback is constructive, such as suggesting improvements in color choice or composition, it provides specific guidance. The child learns to see these suggestions as a way to enhance their artistic skills, promoting a mindset that values learning and development. Listening closely to such feedback encourages discernment, helping children identify advice that aids their progress and dismissing what might hinder it. Using feedback as a tool for growth instills in children a habit of reflection. When they receive feedback, they are encouraged to think critically about their work, contemplate the suggested improvements, and actively apply this advice in future endeavors. This reflective practice becomes a foundation for tangible progress, as it transforms feedback from mere words into actionable strategies. When children incorporate feedback into their efforts, they witness firsthand how these changes lead to improved outcomes. Imagine a young student working on a science project. After receiving constructive feedback from a teacher regarding the clarity of their presentation, the student reflects on these comments and decides to reorganize their information. By actively applying this advice, they enhance their communication skills and understand the importance of clear expression. This process of using feedback promotes continuous self-improvement and demonstrates how even small adjustments can have significant impacts. Collaborative learning environments further support the value of seeking help when needed. Encouraging children to seek assistance reinforces the belief that learning is a shared experience, where collaboration enhances understanding. It emphasizes that everyone, regardless of age or skill level, can offer valuable insights. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness. Instead, it fosters a community where collective knowledge contributes to individual growth. Consider a group project where students are tasked with building a model solar system. When one student struggles with constructing a planet, they might seek help from a peer who excels in it. Together, they learn not only about planets, but also about teamwork and problem solving. Such experiences underline that collaborative efforts often lead to richer learning moments and affirm the principle that seeking help is both valuable and rewarding. Regular reflection on progress is another essential component of nurturing a growth mindset. By taking time to assess what they have achieved, children learn to appreciate their personal development and adapt to changes more effectively. This reflection serves as a mirror, highlighting strengths and areas for improvement, thus enhancing future learning efforts. Regular check-ins encourage children to set new goals, channeling past experiences into pathways for continued growth. For example, at the end of a sports season, a young athlete might review their performance by considering feedback from coaches and reflecting on personal milestones achieved, such as improved endurance or teamwork skills. This review not only acknowledges progress, but also provides insight into future areas of focus, allowing the child to set realistic targets that align with their growth journey. Incorporating guidelines for listening to constructive criticism into educational practices ensures a thorough understanding of its significance. Teachers and parents can guide children by modeling how to accept feedback graciously, analyze it critically, and implement it constructively. Simple guidelines might include practicing active listening, asking for clarification if needed, and expressing gratitude for feedback received. These steps equip children with tools to navigate feedback positively, reinforcing the idea that critiques are stepping stones toward growth. Children may sometimes feel apprehensive about receiving feedback. Therefore, it's important that educators and caregivers approach each situation with empathy, ensuring that feedback is delivered in a supportive and encouraging manner. Providing examples of how feedback has helped others can also create a more relatable context for children, helping them see beyond the immediate critique to the potential long-term benefits. Throughout this chapter, we explored how a growth mindset empowers children to embrace challenges as opportunities for personal development. By understanding that capabilities are not fixed, but can be cultivated through effort and dedication, children learn to view difficulties as stepping stones rather than obstacles. This mindset instills resilience and self-belief, encouraging them to persist in the face of adversity. Through relatable examples like learning to ride a bike or solving math problems, we've seen how perseverance leads to improvement and builds confidence. Moreover, the importance of encouraging positive self-talk and creating supportive environments has been underscored. These strategies aid children in shifting their focus from fear of failure to excitement about learning and growing. By promoting collaboration and reflection, children not only improve skills, but also develop an appreciation for collective learning. As they gain insight from feedback and push through setbacks, they foster a robust sense of resilience. This chapter serves as a guide for both children and their mentors, offering practical advice on nurturing a growth-oriented mindset that supports lifelong learning. Chapter 7. Balancing Decisions and Consequences. Balancing decisions with their consequences is a crucial part of growing up, yet it often presents a complex puzzle for young minds. When faced with choices, whether simple or significant, understanding how actions today can shape outcomes tomorrow becomes an invaluable skill. This chapter invites you to explore the art of aligning your decisions with desired results. By carefully weighing alternatives and considering both immediate pleasures and long-term benefits, you begin to master the balance that leads to fulfilling futures. In this chapter, we delve into the various factors that influence decision-making and examine how short-term desires often clash with long-term goals. Through relatable scenarios and expressive narratives, you'll gain insights on why some choices bring satisfaction now, but regret later. We will discuss practical strategies like posing reflective questions before deciding on a course of action, ensuring each step aligns with future ambitions. While understanding different facets of decision-consequence dynamics, real-life examples are showcased as guiding lights. These stories illustrate how people navigate everyday challenges by making informed decisions that harmonize personal urges with broader aspirations. As you progress through these accounts, insights will emerge on planning and perseverance, paving pathways to accomplishments. With guidance on embracing patience and nurturing wise choices, this chapter aims to equip children and their mentors with the tools necessary for thoughtful decision-making in today's fast-paced world. Weighing short-term versus long-term impacts, balancing between immediate gratification and future benefits is an essential skill in decision-making. Often we face choices that may seem appealing at the moment, but can lead to negative consequences. Understanding this can help us make wiser decisions. Imagine being offered a delicious cupcake as you're doing your homework. The cupcake would taste great now, but finishing your homework without distractions will likely bring better results in the long term. Immediate rewards are tempting because they offer instant pleasure, like watching a favorite TV show instead of studying for a test. However, these choices might result in being unprepared the following day, leading to stress or disappointment. Recognizing this pattern helps us see that some choices, even though they feel good right away, might not be the best in the long run. One important aspect is perseverance. Working hard on a school project might seem challenging and less fun than playing outside, but completing it well can lead to praise from teachers and a sense of accomplishment, which feels more rewarding over time. Perseverance involves pushing through difficulties with the belief that the effort will pay off later. Sometimes it's helpful to adopt strategies to evaluate the outcomes of different choices. One way is by asking questions that consider both the immediate and future impacts of our decisions. For instance, when deciding whether to spend allowance money on candy or save it for a toy, ask yourself, will I be happy with just a quick treat today, or would having a new toy be more exciting? These questions encourage thinking beyond the present. To better understand how decisions affect the future, let's explore real-life examples. Think about balancing homework and playtime. If you spend all afternoon playing video games, you might have fun now but end up staying up late to finish homework, making you tired the next day. Conversely, doing your homework first means you can enjoy playtime without stress afterwards. This teaches us how planning can ease the path toward future satisfaction. Experiencing situations like these aids in understanding the importance of balance in decision-making. It isn't always about choosing one over the other. Sometimes, it's about finding a middle ground. Allocating specific times for work and play ensures neither area is neglected. Let's further explore how using real-life scenarios helps in learning. Consider someone who dedicates time to practice sports consistently. Though missing out on immediate leisure activities might seem unfair initially, their dedication could lead to significant improvements in skills and possibly winning matches or joining a team they admire. This demonstrates how patience and consistent effort culminate in deeper satisfaction over time. Making informed choices also involves learning from others' experiences. Hearing stories from peers about how they navigated choices reinforces these lessons. A friend might share how saving allowance over months allowed them to buy something meaningful, while spending quickly led to regret. These shared experiences apply relatable contexts to abstract concepts. Adopting strategies to make thoughtful decisions can be guided by a few simple guidelines. Before acting on impulse, pause to reflect on potential outcomes. Ask yourself how a choice made today aligns with what you want in the future. Engaging in such practices gradually improves decision-making skills, empowering individuals to consider both immediate desires and lasting goals. Integrating these principles into daily life fosters responsible decision-making. It's vital to cultivate a mindset that values delayed gratification for greater, long-term benefits. By practicing patience and evaluating the effects of our actions, making balanced choices becomes a habit rather than a challenge. Ultimately, nurturing these skills from a young age prepares children to handle more complex decisions as they grow. Parents and educators play crucial roles by providing opportunities to practice decision-making in safe environments. Whether it's setting up scenarios where children choose between short-term pleasure and long-term gain, or discussing past decisions, these experiences lay the foundation for future decision-making. Case studies on decision-consequence alignment. Once upon a time, in a small town bustling with colors and creativity, there lived a young artist named Lily. Lily had always been passionate about painting, finding joy in the dance of colors and the stories they could tell through her brushstrokes. However, as she grew older, distractions like video games and hanging out at the mall with friends began vying for her attention. Many people around Lily doubted that her passion could lead to anything substantial, encouraging her to focus on more practical pursuits. Yet, Lily's heart beat for the canvas. Despite the distractions, Lily decided to dedicate time each day to her paintings. She understood that while it was fun to play and relax, her dreams were tied to her dedication to art. Over time, her paintings caught the eye of a local gallery owner who offered her a chance to showcase her work. Her perseverance paid off, teaching her that focusing on her passion not only brought personal fulfillment, but also opened doors to future opportunities. This story illustrates how making choices aligned with one's passions can create fulfilling futures, despite the many distractions life throws our way. In another part of town, a group of friends decided to form a soccer team. The team's captain, Tom, was known for his strong skills and determination. However, he often struggled with sharing the ball and making decisions that benefited everyone. During a crucial match, Tom chose to take a risky shot instead of passing to an open teammate. As a result, the team lost the game, and morale took a hit. Determined to improve, the team held a meeting where they discussed how individual choices could impact the group's success. They learned that by understanding each player's strengths and involving everyone in decision-making, they could form a stronger, more cohesive unit. Through teamwork and collaboration, the friends realized the importance of aligning personal decisions with the team's goals. As they applied this newfound knowledge, their performance improved, leading to greater success and a deeper bond among teammates. This dynamic showcases how individual choices within a team can profoundly affect group outcomes, highlighting the significance of considering others when making decisions. On the other side of town, we meet Emma, a busy student juggling schoolwork, after-school clubs, and family responsibilities. Emma found herself overwhelmed by the demands of her schedule, often leaving assignments until the last minute. Her procrastination led to stress and less than perfect grades. One evening, as Emma sat exhausted over yet another late-night homework session, her father suggested breaking her tasks into smaller steps. He introduced her to a simple method of listing tasks, setting priorities, and sticking to short, focused study periods. Over time, Emma noticed a remarkable difference. By managing her time wisely, she had more energy, completed assignments ahead of deadlines, and even found moments to indulge in her hobbies. This change not only improved her academic performance, but also taught her invaluable lessons about handling responsibilities. Emma learned that by prioritizing and organizing her tasks, she could balance various aspects of her life effectively, minimizing the costs of procrastination. Finally, let's explore the story of Jack, a boy who loved lending a helping hand. Jack believed in the power of kindness and often went out of his way to support others, whether by tutoring classmates or assisting neighbors with chores. His actions created an environment where trust and cooperation thrived, forging deep connections with those around him. When a new kid, Alex, joined the school and faced difficulty fitting in, Jack reached out with friendship and encouragement. Through Jack's inclusive approach, Alex started feeling accepted and confident, blossoming both socially and academically. This story reminds us that choosing kindness in our decisions has positive implications for building supportive relationships and nurturing friendships. It shows that being kind can have ripple effects, fostering harmony and goodwill in communities. Throughout this chapter, we've explored the art of aligning our choices with the outcomes we desire by weighing both short-term and long-term effects. By balancing the immediate pleasures with future gains, young readers can learn the value of perseverance and mindful decision-making. Through relatable examples like finishing homework before playtime or saving allowance for a meaningful purchase, they begin to understand how planning and self-control lead to more fulfilling outcomes. The stories we've shared about characters like Lily, Tom, Emma, and Jack illustrate how dedication, teamwork, time management, and kindness all contribute to achieving greater satisfaction and harmony in life. As children grow, these insights will be crucial in helping them navigate more complex decisions. They learn that finding balance between work and play, individual goals and team success, as well as personal ambitions and communal harmony, can lead to genuine fulfillment and stronger relationships. For parents and educators, this chapter provides practical strategies to instill valuable decision-making skills in children. By encouraging patience, organization, and reflection, we set the stage for young minds to approach their choices, not only with consideration for immediate desires, but also with a view toward lasting goals and positive impacts on their communities. Chapter 8. Empowerment through Positive Actions. Empowerment through positive actions is a journey that begins with recognizing opportunities in daily life. Imagine being in a playground where the chance to make someone feel included presents itself. This seemingly small action carries the power to transform not just an individual, but the surrounding environment. Through everyday scenarios, children learn that proactive choices are crucial in shaping their world. These moments of decision-making illuminate a path paved with courage and initiative, inviting young minds to step forward boldly. Opportunities are all around us, waiting to be identified and transformed into meaningful actions. Observing situations attentively opens doors to countless possibilities for positive contributions. Whether it's taking on a responsibility in class, assisting a neighbor, or participating in community efforts, these actions cultivate a personal sense of responsibility and satisfaction. As this chapter unfolds, readers will explore how proactive actions can significantly steer one's life toward positivity. The focus will be on identifying opportunities, understanding the significance of acting upon them, and discovering the essential resources needed to succeed. Moreover, the narrative will delve into the importance of perseverance, trial and error, as well as learning from mistakes. Children and educators alike will find guidance on fostering an environment that encourages consistent reflection and celebration of even the smallest achievements. This process ultimately helps children align their intentions with actions, reinforcing the notion that empowerment is built through mindful decisions and persistent efforts. By embracing these concepts, young individuals are prepared to face future challenges with confidence, equipped to make impactful differences in their lives and communities. Recognizing and transforming opportunities. Recognizing opportunities and taking proactive actions can greatly impact a child's life. It starts with identifying moments where courageous choices lead to significant outcomes. Imagine being in a situation where a classmate is being left out during recess. Choosing to invite that classmate to join your game is an example of a small but powerful positive action. Such decisions require courage and initiative, demonstrating the importance of standing up for what is right and making others feel included. Opportunities for positive action surround us daily. Recognizing these chances is a skill children can learn with practice. A practical way to spot such opportunities is by observing situations around you. Volunteering for a classroom responsibility, helping a neighbor with chores, or participating in community cleanups are instances where children can contribute positively. By engaging in these activities, they develop a sense of responsibility and the joy of giving back to their community. Moreover, understanding how to take the first step when faced with an opportunity is crucial for success. Often, taking the initiative seems intimidating, especially when resources or knowledge are lacking. For instance, if a child wants to start a recycling program at school but isn't sure where to begin, seeking information from teachers or local environmental groups can be helpful. Finding resources like books or online guides and seeking advice from knowledgeable people not only aids in successful engagement, but also builds confidence in tackling new challenges. The journey to recognizing and acting on opportunities is also about embracing trial and error. Encouraging children to try different approaches to solving problems fosters self-discovery. Trying new things, even if they don't always turn out as planned, is a valuable experience. If a child takes it upon themselves to organize a group project, but finds the initial approach isn't effective, this provides a chance to learn and adapt. Emphasizing action over passivity means valuing the learning process, which includes experiencing setbacks and celebrating breakthroughs, from intentions to impactful actions. Empowering children to transform intentions into meaningful actions is a process that begins with understanding and clarifying their intentions. At this developmental stage, children are starting to grasp the concepts of personal responsibility and cause and effect relationships. By practicing self-reflection, they can better understand what truly matters to them and why they want to pursue certain goals. For instance, a child might express a desire to become more environmentally conscious. To begin acting on this intention, they need to reflect on what being environmentally responsible means to them personally. Once intentions are clear, it's crucial to emphasize the importance of action beyond just having good intentions. Talking about wanting to help the environment is different from actually taking steps to protect it. Encouraging children to set concrete plans helps bridge the gap between intention and action. Involving them in activities where they can see the results of their choices, such as recycling at home or participating in community cleanup events, reinforces the idea that actions align with intentions. Creating an action plan requires breaking down larger goals into manageable steps. For a child interested in environmental protection, a plan could involve simple tasks like turning off lights when leaving a room or using reusable water bottles instead of disposable ones. This strategy not only makes goals seem less daunting, but also allows for continuous monitoring of progress. Each small success reinforces their commitment, while any setback provides an opportunity to learn and adjust their approach. Building confidence through action is essential because even the smallest successes can inspire larger achievements and foster momentum. Children should be encouraged to celebrate these small victories, as each successful step builds their sense of capability and encourages them to tackle bigger challenges. For example, after consistently recycling, a child might feel empowered to suggest similar initiatives at school or within their community. This confidence grows when they see tangible outcomes of their actions, instilling a belief that they can make a significant impact over time. Reflecting on outcomes further enhances the understanding of how intentions translate into actions with real-world effects. It's beneficial for children to regularly pause and assess what worked well and what didn't. This reflection could involve asking questions like, was I able to achieve what I set out to do? If not, what prevented me from doing so? And how can I overcome these obstacles next time? Through consistent reflection, children develop a deeper understanding of their actions' effectiveness and gather insights for future endeavors. To guide this reflective practice, educators and parents can introduce tools such as journals or discussion prompts. These instruments provide structured opportunities for children to articulate their thoughts and feelings about their experiences. Over time, such practices contribute to cultivating a growth mindset, emphasizing that mistakes are learning opportunities rather than failures. Integrating these strategies into daily routines ensures they become second nature. Parents and educators play pivotal roles by modeling intentional actions and reflecting openly on their experiences. Discussing shared goals, such as family efforts to reduce waste, can illustrate the collective power of turning intentions into actions, reinforcing lessons on teamwork and collaboration. Moreover, positive reinforcement bolsters this learning process. Acknowledging and rewarding thoughtful actions encourages repetition and helps solidify new habits. Whether through verbal praise or small tokens of appreciation, recognizing children's efforts can have a lasting impact on their motivation to continue translating intentions into meaningful actions. While following these guidelines, it's important to remember that change takes time. Children benefit from patience and support as they navigate this journey of personal growth. The aim isn't perfection, but rather steady progress toward becoming individuals who understand the importance of aligning their actions with their values. By fostering this alignment early on, we empower them to lead lives guided by purposeful intentions and impactful deeds. Encouraging a supportive environment and providing resources necessary for success are crucial. Schools, families, and communities can work together to ensure children have access to information, opportunities, and encouragement needed to thrive in their pursuits. When children know they have a network cheering them on, they feel more secure in taking risks and exploring new ways to make a difference. As these young individuals grow, the habit of transforming intentions into actions becomes deeply rooted in their behavior, preparing them for future challenges in life. They learn that every action starts with an intention, and that they hold the power to shape their path through mindful decisions and persistent efforts. Throughout this chapter, we have explored how taking proactive steps can carve a positive path in one's life. By recognizing opportunities around us, whether it's inviting someone to join a game or starting an initiative at school, children learn the value of courage and responsibility. Acting on these opportunities teaches them that their actions can make a difference in their community and beyond. The journey is about understanding when to take action, finding resources to support their goals, and embracing trial and error as a natural part of growth. As children grow more comfortable with transforming intentions into impactful deeds, they develop confidence and a sense of achievement. Celebrating small successes not only boosts their morale, but also reinforces the idea that they can tackle bigger challenges over time. Reflecting on their experiences allows them to understand what worked and what didn't, fostering a mindset open to learning from mistakes. Supported by parents and educators, children are encouraged to persevere through setbacks, knowing they have a network ready to cheer them on. As they continue to align their actions with their values, these young individuals are empowered to lead purposeful lives, contributing positively to their world. Chapter 9. Living Intentional Lives. Crafting Your Destiny. Living intentionally means making choices with purpose and mindfulness, guiding your life towards what truly matters. Imagine waking up each day with a clear idea about how you want to spend your time and energy, knowing that every decision can help shape your future. This way of living isn't just about big choices. It's also about the small, everyday decisions that create the structure of our lives. Picture yourself planting seeds in a garden, where attention and care are needed for growth. Each choice is like tending to these seeds, nurturing them into something worthwhile. As you begin to realize the impact of your decisions, you become more aware of how they reflect your true values and aspirations. Living this way encourages not just personal development, but also fosters resilience and confidence in facing life's challenges. In this chapter, you'll explore simple yet impactful strategies that help integrate intentional living into daily routines. Delve into the importance of reflecting on past choices to understand patterns and learn from both successes and mistakes. Discover how visual reminders can serve as helpful cues to keep intentions and goals at the forefront of your mind, guiding you toward positive actions. The concept of setting daily intentions will be introduced, offering a framework for approaching tasks and interactions with clarity and focus. Additionally, The chapter will discuss the benefits of having supportive buddies, or peers who share similar goals, providing accountability and encouragement. Through these approaches, you will see how children can be empowered to take ownership of their choices, leading to more mindful and deliberate living. Integrating learned principles into daily life. Living an intentional life involves recognizing the power each choice holds and shaping a future that aligns with one's true values. To do this effectively, it's essential to integrate these concepts into everyday life, enabling a deliberate approach to decision-making and fostering development for children. First, reflection on past decisions is a powerful tool. By looking back at previous choices, patterns often emerge, revealing what works well and what doesn't. Encouraging children to think about their past decisions can lead to greater mindfulness in future situations. For instance, if a child recalls feeling good after helping a friend, they might be more inclined to repeat similar actions. This process is not only about identifying mistakes, but also understanding successes to form a solid basis for future growth. To build on these insights, creating personalized visual cues can serve as daily reminders for making thoughtful choices. Whether it's a poster on the wall or a small symbol on a desk, these cues help keep intentions at the forefront of one's mind. Imagine a colorful chart with positive affirmations or drawings representing goals. These visuals act as constant nudges, guiding children toward constructive behaviors and reinforcing the habit of mindful decision-making. It's like having a gentle tap on the shoulder that says, "Remember your promise to yourself." The practice of setting daily intentions is another key to living intentionally. It's like creating a map for the day ahead, addressing not just tasks, but personal interactions and emotional responses. Children can start by thinking about how they want to approach different parts of their day. Do they wish to be kinder to a sibling or more focused during homework time? Setting an intention might involve saying out loud, "Today I intend to listen carefully to others," which helps align thoughts and actions. This proactive approach encourages engagement and presence, ensuring that each moment is approached with awareness and purpose. Additionally, introducing a buddy system fosters both accountability and social skills. Having a peer to share intentions with creates opportunities for open discussions about choices, forming a supportive environment where children can ask questions and seek advice. Whether through regular check-ins or shared activities, a buddy system builds a network of trust and encouragement. This method not only enhances decision-making skills, but also teaches valuable lessons in communication and empathy. It's like having a teammate who cheers you on and offers a different perspective when needed. These strategies work hand in hand with one another, building a cohesive framework for intentional living. By reflecting on past decisions, children learn from experiences, paving the way for mindfulness. Visual cues reinforce this awareness, making it easier to remember and act upon set intentions throughout the day. Meanwhile, the buddy system adds a layer of social interaction that emphasizes collaboration and accountability. Incorporating these practices into everyday life may require some adjustments. Creating visual cues could mean a fun crafting session, while setting intentions might become part of a morning routine alongside breakfast. The buddy system can start with a simple agreement between friends to discuss their days once a week, providing structure without overwhelming their current routines. These small changes can yield significant benefits over time as children become more adept at evaluating their decisions, leading to more meaningful outcomes. As these principles take root, children will likely notice their growing sense of empowerment and agency. They begin to understand that their choices are influential, allowing them to shape their lives in ways that reflect their desires and values. This realization fosters confidence and resilience, equipping them with the tools needed to navigate life's challenges thoughtfully. By blending reflection, visual reminders, intention setting, and social accountability, children embark on a journey toward intentional living. They develop a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the world, becoming more aware of how their actions impact those around them. This holistic approach instills lifelong habits of mindfulness and intentionality, promoting personal growth in alignment with their evolving aspirations. Celebrating milestones and continuing personal development. Have you ever thought about how every achievement, whether big or small, brings a sense of happiness and pride? It's like discovering a hidden treasure in your own life. Imagine keeping a personal journal where you can jot down every little victory, a good grade, helping a friend, or even learning a new skill. This journal becomes your very own book of treasures. Writing in this journal is more than just scribbling words. It's a tool for reflecting on progress and celebrating achievements. When you take the time to write down what you've done well, something magical happens. You start noticing all the good things happening around you. This awareness leads to gratitude, and feeling thankful serves as a powerful ally in your journey of growth. Just as a gardener waters plants to help them grow strong, maintaining a personal journal allows us to nurture our minds. By reflecting on past experiences, it becomes easier to recognize patterns in our choices and behavior. It's important to understand that our lives are a continuous journey of learning. Mistakes and setbacks will happen, but they're not stopping points. They're stepping stones. As we document these moments, the journal grows into a testament of resilience and adaptability, qualities essential for personal development. Now let's explore a fun way to celebrate those achievements and embrace intentional living. Celebration rituals. Think back to birthday parties or special events. Remember the joy of sharing a cake or opening gifts? These celebrations create happy memories that last a lifetime. Celebrating doesn't have to be reserved only for birthdays. You can make it a regular part of your life to appreciate your intentional choices. Consider creating little traditions or rituals whenever you achieve a goal, like finishing a challenging school project or learning a new hobby. These rituals could be as simple as having a favorite treat, taking a day trip, or having a movie night with friends or family. The key here is associating these rewards with accomplishments. Such celebrations reinforce positive behavior and make success feel rewarding and memorable. For example, if you wrap up an extensive project at school, allow yourself to enjoy a playful afternoon doing something you love. These celebrations are not just about the reward, but rather acknowledging your efforts and determination in reaching your goals. Of course, successes can be visible milestones, but what about appreciating the process itself? Acknowledging efforts along the way is crucial in building a resilient mindset. Have you ever tried something really challenging and felt proud, not because you succeeded, but simply because you tried your best? The truth is, the effort you put into making decisions is worth recognizing. Whether the outcome was what you expected or not, every effort is valuable. Learning to appreciate the journey teaches resilience and persistence, skills that equip us to face challenges head-on. Think about it. What if every time you made a decision, you stopped for a moment just to acknowledge the thought and energy you invested? Recognizing efforts helps in realizing that success doesn't always mean hitting the target right away. Sometimes, success is found in the courage to keep trying and learning. This understanding shapes a growth mindset, one that celebrates perseverance and continual improvement, rather than fixating on immediate results. Now, with achievements recognized and efforts celebrated, what's next in this ongoing journey? Let's set new goals and plan to embrace lifelong learning. Learning never truly ends, and setting goals keeps the excitement alive. Imagine learning a little bit each day, like discovering a new word or exploring a fascinating fact about the world. Each goal is another step in becoming wiser and more adaptable. Setting new goals gives us direction and purpose. It empowers us to remain engaged with personal growth and pushes us to discover new horizons. This drive for lifelong learning ensures that no matter where life takes us, we are prepared to adapt. After all, the world is constantly changing, presenting fresh opportunities and challenges. Embracing this mindset keeps curiosity alive, urging us to seek knowledge beyond the confines of classrooms or books. It also enriches our perspectives and helps us find joy in exploring various interests. Remember, Every small discovery is like adding a new piece to a beautiful puzzle, each one fitting perfectly in the grand picture of our lives. Living deliberately means understanding the power of each decision and intentionally shaping one's life. Throughout this chapter, we've explored how integrating reflection, visual cues, setting intentions, and working with a buddy system can help children take charge of their choices. By reflecting on past decisions, kids learn from their successes and mistakes, which fosters mindfulness. Using visual reminders like colorful charts keeps these lessons fresh in their minds, aiding in thoughtful decision-making. The buddy system adds an element of friendship, encouraging open discussions that build communication skills and accountability. As children embrace these practices, they become more aware of their growing ability to shape their lives. This empowers them, building confidence and resilience as they face new challenges. Just like maintaining a journal of achievements fuels gratitude and personal growth, celebrating efforts and milestones reinforces positive behaviors. As they continue this journey, children develop lifelong habits of mindful living, preparing them for a future where they make choices that reflect their true values and aspirations. Conclusion. In the chapters we've traveled through together, we've uncovered some powerful truths about how our everyday decisions shape the very fabric of our lives. The choices we make, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect that influences the road we take and the person we eventually become. Whether it's deciding to lend a helping hand to a friend in need, or choosing to spend an afternoon delving into a new hobby rather than sitting in front of the TV, each decision carries weight. These seemingly tiny choices are the building blocks of our future, crafting a path that leads us to where we're meant to go. As we've learned, waking up just a little bit earlier each day might seem like a slight inconvenience, but it sets the tone for productivity and discipline. Initiating hard conversations isn't always easy, but it fosters honesty and growth in relationships. In taking responsibility for these choices, we learn not only about our own power and potential, but also about how our actions can inspire those around us. Through the relatable stories of others, we've seen how overcoming obstacles and making mindful decisions lead to meaningful outcomes. Now is the time to reflect on what you've discovered and turn those insights into action. What have you been putting off? Think about 3 specific decisions you're avoiding right now. Maybe it's speaking up about something important. Perhaps it's starting a project that feels daunting. Or maybe it's as simple as choosing healthier snacks. Write them down and dream about the positive consequences of finally tackling them head on. There's so much empowerment in owning your choices, understanding how they influence your life, and actively deciding to create the change you want to see. Reflecting on personal growth. Take a moment to look back at where you began. Walk through the pages of your story, from when you didn't quite understand the true impact of your choices, to now. Every step you've taken has led you to grow in wisdom and self-awareness. Each decision has been a stepping stone, shaping you into someone more resilient and insightful. Celebrate every victory, big or small, because collectively, they've made you strong and capable. Even moments that felt like setbacks were actually setups for comebacks, teaching resilience and determination. Imagining how much more you can achieve is exciting. Picture your future 5 years from now, guided by the principles discussed in this book. Envision the career you've always wanted, built through hard work and smart, thoughtful decisions. Imagine nurturing relationships full of trust and love, cultivated through consistent communication and kindness. Visualize a life filled with purpose, one where each day is influenced by deliberate, empowered choices that align with your dreams and values. To both the children discovering their potential and the adults guiding them, know that every choice made today constructs who you will be tomorrow. Children and young readers, remember, growing up means learning to make decisions that honor who you are. Embrace it. Make mistakes and learn from them. It's all part of the journey. Parents and educators, continue to be the guiding lights, offering support as youngsters navigate these crucial years. Share your experiences, Listen to theirs, and always encourage open dialogue about choices and their impacts. Moreover, let's build a community where we share lessons learned from personal experiences and collective wisdom. Together, we can foster environments at home and in school that cultivate responsible, thoughtful decision-making. By doing this, we empower the next generation to stand confidently in their choices, understanding cause and effect, and using these skills to positively impact their world. The hope is that by continuing to explore the concepts outlined in this book, readers will develop an ingrained sense of accountability and optimism about their potential. Decisions don't have to be overwhelming. They can be approached as opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to pave roads that lead to wonderful places. Allow the knowledge you've gained here to serve as your compass, guiding you through life's adventure. The beauty of life comes from the endless possibilities that stem from each choice. The power to shape your destiny lies within each decision you make. As you move forward, armed with practical advice and newfound understanding, embrace this incredible journey. Take charge, make thoughtful choices, and watch as your intentional steps unfold into a life rich with meaning and fulfillment. In closing, remember that while the book may end here, your story continues. Go forth with courage and creativity. Use what you've learned to light the way for yourself and those around you. Let the narrative of your life be one filled with empowering decisions and endless possibilities. Here's to a future detailed by your dreams and decisions, lovingly crafted along the way.